Alright, I'm going to show you how to do a tie on a peep sight. One of the methods that I like to use, I'll take about a 2-foot piece of serving material. I like to use the power grip because of the nylon in it. It had that little bit of stretch that lets it grab the material pretty well. I'll fold it in half and do a lark's head connecting knot to one of the sides of the string. And then what I end up doing is just doing a series of loops. I take the material, fold it over, come over the top, and pull it through, and pull that tight. Same thing, and I just repeat this process about 4 to 6 times. As I'm going, I always make the loop, come around and go through the middle of it, make the loop, go around the top, come through the middle. So I just did that 4 times. And the reason I like using this particular knot is because you end up with a nice ridge that kind of wraps around the string as you're tying those knots. So if you ever do need to move it, you have something to grab onto. So that's why I like that one. At this point, there's 2 different ways that you can tie it off. At this point, I could do a square knot, take both ends, tie one, tie the other one, end up with a square knot. At that point, I would cut it off and melt it down. If you're worried about the fact that maybe that square knot would somehow slip through, which I've never seen it do, you could just tie one knot on the side, go below, tie another knot. And basically, when I do this method, I'll do 3 so that I end up on top of the string where I can see what I'm doing. And then finish it off with the square knot to lock it in. Then I would cut off about 1/8 to 3/16 of material. And then I can take my lighter, melt those down into little nubs. That would be flush, and you have a nice knot that you can actually get a hold of. You can see the ridges or the bumps along those knots where you can actually get your fingers on it, and your fingers won't slide off like a normal serving. So that's a method that you can use to tie the 2 locking knots for a peep sight. Cool. Have fun with that.